Hello and welcome back, and today I'm going to be facing my nemesis, or one of my nemesises. I don't know what the plural of nemesis is. Nemesis? I don't know. You tell me. Anyway, we're going to be looking at picking this one, which is a Gege. I'm pretty sure it's a Gege. It doesn't say anything on the keyway at all there. Sometimes they have the manufacturer's name there, and it doesn't say anything on the key itself. Low cost X keys, but sometimes these. I've got another one of these particular locks, and it says Minit on the keyway, and that's because the keyway actually spells minute. You can't quite see it there because I think it's in reverse. If you look at the key, you can see the MIN just on the key there. But if you reverse this keyway, which I'll do, I'll just leave a little image up there of the keyway reversed, and you can see there that it spells out minute. Anyway, so yeah, horrible keyway to kind of negotiate. Looks like a wild beast with teeth. But we are going to try to navigate that keyway, and then of course we've got to deal with the pins that are in it. And being a Gege, they have the serrated Gege drivers up the top, which are horrible to pick because they're serrated pins, but they're very deep and wide serrations, and they take lots of kind of clicks to get through, and sometimes as well there's overmilling on the plug, which snag up those serrations even more. So you kind of get to set each pin, you have to kind of get several little clicks. And I think it's very easy to overset these as well, so it's going to be fun picking in it. Geges are my nemesis. I do struggle with them, but I do get small victories sometimes. It does happen. And yeah, certainly for a lock that doesn't have much in the way of security features, from physical attacks, you've just got those two anti-drill protections there. But certainly I think in the wild it would be a lot easier to just drill straight through the barrel of this one, rather than try and picking it, because you will be there a long time. So anyway, let's get him in the vise and see if we can't get him picked. So we've got them all set up in the vise there, and let's just zoom you in. There we go, nice and close. And I've got a selection of thin picks here, mostly 15,000, so I can just sort of cycle through them and see what works. I find that I get better results using heavier tension, but you've got to be careful. I'll try and get you in frame there. Yeah, you've got to be careful with heavy tension and thin picks, because heavy tension, thin picks and tight walled-in just don't go together well. It's not too difficult to think you're picking a binding pin and really you're picking the walled-in. I think that's 3, just wants to go. There we go. Couple of clicks on 5. One binding, we've got a little click there. I think that was 3. I think we've got those serrated Gege style drivers in there, and they're going to require several clicks off each pin before we can get them set. I believe that some of these as well have overmilling on the plug, and that can snag on those serrations. click on 5. That was 2, I think. There we go, I think that was 5. And we got that open. Well, for a lock that doesn't have a lot of security features, they are certainly very difficult to pick, especially through that warding. So if I zoom you out, you can see all the picks. I was just playing about with all of these picks here to try and get them open. And we can see what's inside him. I'll just grab down my gutting tools. Now these Geges come with these horrible C-clips on the back, and they are so strong it would probably take me longer to get the C-clip off than it would to pick this. So I just put a little O-ring on the back. I took that off before I started the video because these O-rings are a lot easier to get off. There you go, nice and easy. So I'm going to leave him. I've got the key for this one somewhere. So I'm going to leave him locked up because I don't know if he's got any master wafers in, and I don't know if they came into play or not when we picked him. I'll put one of these mangled shims in. I'll try and get as much life as I can out of these shims, otherwise you go through them pretty quick. There we go, he slid in nice and easy. Come on, does he want to come? Doesn't want to come out. Why is that? Why is he stuck? What's he stuck on? I'm going to give him a little turn. Not sure what's in there. Not sure what he's stuck on. Shim goes in pretty easily. I think maybe there's just not enough room in there. Let's try without the shim. Let's just go for it. No, he doesn't want to come out at all. What's stopping him? I think we might just have to use brute strength and ignorance. There we go. And we got him out. Not sure exactly what was holding him on then. Okay, looks like we have got some overmill in there. You can just see it. Let's grab a pick. So the overmilling is just a very small step. It's not countermilling, it's just a very slight widening of the top of the plug hole. But it just means that you get the pin kind of gets up to the shear line, snaps into there, and it needs an extra little push just to kind of get it over the line. Let's get these out then. So that was 2 and 1, 3, 4, very long keeping in 4, and 5. And let's see what we got up top. Have we got those Gege serrated pins? Yeah, there you go. One of those Gege. Ooh. There we go, you can see them a bit better there. Yeah, they're quite deep serrations and they're quite long serrations, so you do get little sort of almost like a very small full set. Another serrated pin, another serrated pin, another serrated pin. and another serrated pin. Yeah, I've got the springs and stuff in there. So there's the pins, and they don't look too intimidating, but they really can be a pain to pick, and especially with that over milling and that nasty warding. Look at it there, just looks like a monster's teeth, doesn't it? Yeah, very difficult. Even, I mean, I can see what I'm doing here. Very difficult just to navigate up into that fifth chamber. You got to get that's why I was playing about with a few different hooks, just to really kind of get up there and get those pins set. Anyway, that's the Gege Mr. Minit with some nasty old warding. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.